I've been doing NoFap for 2 years, and in those 2 years, I have glowed up in every conceivable aspect. A lot of you guys have witnessed my glow up firsthand. Okay, but for those of you who weren't there from the beginning, from the time that I started NoFap back in April of 2020, let me fill you in. Okay, at the time, I had around, I believe, 800 subscribers on YouTube, give or take, and I had just quit my job. I wasn't making any money. I had around $600, $700 to my name. Okay, I was broke. I was going through my first real heartbreak. And overall, I was miserable in pretty much every way that you could think of. And then I found NoFap. And I have to give credit where credit is due. My friend Levi Rose, shout out to him. He is the one that put me onto NoFap in the first place. But when he told me about NoFap and he told me about some of the potential benefits that I could experience by implementing that one practice into my life, I figured that it was too good to be true, but I had to try it anyways. Okay, and I tried NoFap. I maybe relapsed a handful of times, but ultimately I've been on this journey for more than 2 years now. Okay, from April 2020 to June 2022, I have been on my NoFap journey. And in those 2 years, NoFap has changed my life more than any other self-help practice other than meditation. Okay, so understand that NoFap has really helped me elevate my life, but how has it done that? How has NoFap been the main definite factor that has helped me elevate my life in every conceivable way? The first way that NoFap has helped me glow up in my life is by giving me more discipline. NoFap is one of the most potent, most powerful practices that you can implement into your life to develop more discipline. Now, something that you hear me talk about a lot on this channel is the power of discipline. Okay, discipline can take you to places that motivation cannot take you because motivation is a fleeting feeling. You could feel motivated from watching one of my videos or watching another video from someone else, but that motivation may only last you an hour and a half. You may get in a good workout, but then what? Okay, what happens when the motivation dies down? That's where discipline comes into play. Okay, this is an analogy that I drew up a while back, but motivation is that employee that is so good at his job that you can't terminate his employment even though he only shows up to work 10% of the time. But in that 90% where motivation is not there, you still have to find somebody to take his place. And that's where discipline comes into play. Okay, discipline gives you the power to remain resilient throughout your journey. Okay, in the pursuit of your purpose, in the pursuit of a better version of yourself. Discipline is the key to success. Discipline is the key to success. If you can develop a profound sense of discipline from within, you're pretty much boundless in your potential. You can get wherever you want to go because your priorities will be where they need to be. You will be taking constant action, constant massive action, and consistent action to get closer and closer and closer to your desired reality because you have discipline. You're not reliant upon motivation to get to where you want to go because discipline will keep you on course even when you don't feel like it. Okay, and NoFap allows you to develop the discipline that you need to not only do the things that you don't want to do, but to stop doing the things that you want to continue doing that may be detrimental to your overall success and well-being in life. Okay, with the PMO cycle, that's something that you really get no true gratification out of in the long term. But at the same time, we want that feeling, we want that sensual pleasure, even though we know it's not the best thing for us, especially to fulfill it in that particular way. But that's where discipline comes into play. Okay, by implementing NoFap every single day, you are telling yourself no. You are saying no to instant gratification and yes to delayed gratification. And that is a practice that builds upon itself. You develop exponential momentum in the direction of your desired reality. And NoFap is a great way to get the ball rolling and start building that momentum. Another big benefit that I've noticed from NoFap in my personal experience is what I call the burning desire. Now, you could say that it's motivation, but to me, it's a lot deeper than motivation. Okay, the burning desire is your biological urge to reproduce, but expressed in different ways. It is you taking that same energy, that life force energy as many like to call it, and redirecting it into areas that are more conducive to the fulfillment of your purpose in life. Okay, and of course, one of your purposes is to reproduce, but what's the purpose of reproduction? The purpose of reproduction is expansion of the self. And by finding a sense of purpose that calls for expansion of the self, i.e., self-development, you're able to effectively take that same energy that you would have expended on PMO and utilize it in the fulfillment of your purpose. This is where you see someone like me being able to film videos every single day, as well as working on 2 books simultaneously and doing consultations. Okay, I'm doing a lot of things that are all related to my purpose, that are all traced back to the desire to expand. Okay, when you close off one channel of expansion, your mind, body, and spirit will all conspire to fulfill the desire to expand through a different channel. Okay, and for me personally, that happens to be a YouTube channel. Okay, a lot of people talk about how they still have urges and they struggle to fight the urges on NoFap, but ultimately you don't fight the urges, you use the urges. You have to learn how to pimp the urges to your personal benefit and to the benefit of all of the people that you have the potential to impact by making expansion your deepest desire. Okay, understand that when you can neutralize the sensual aspect of the desire and focus more on the spiritual and mental aspect of the desire, that's when you can find true fulfillment in your life. Okay, because when you release, typically you feel very tired afterwards. You feel tired, you feel like your mission has been complete. But when you focus on your purpose and you're constantly taking strides, taking massive action toward the fulfillment of your purpose every single day, you don't feel tired. Okay, it gives you more energy, more life to give more to your purpose. It's a cycle. It builds exponential momentum. Now, when you combine the burning desire and discipline, that's when you become unstoppable. That's when the fulfillment of your desires become inevitable. Okay, at that point, it's just a matter of time because you know where you're going, you know why you're going there, and you're taking constant action. You are constantly moving in that direction. Okay, that is when you can have full confidence in the fulfillment of your desired reality. And that is the next thing that NoFap has done for me in terms of my glow up, is confidence. It's given me much more confidence in myself. Okay, NoFap is a great way to build confidence because, to my point in my video about how to be confident, confidence is really a matter of you making promises with yourself and then keeping those promises. And that's pretty much what discipline is as well. You make a promise with yourself and you keep that promise. You stay true to that promise. You stay true to your word. And when you have that inner sense of trust, that trust projects itself as confidence. When you know that you can write that book, when you know that you can talk to that girl, when you know that you can make that video, when you can write that poem, when you can paint that picture, when you know that you can do the things that you feel like you need to do in your life in order to expand, you have confidence. Okay, and with each and every day that you're on NoFap, with each and every moment that you're on NoFap, you are making promises to yourself and you are keeping promises to yourself. And that is where you find true inner confidence, confidence that cannot be taken away from you. Nobody can strip that confidence from you except for yourself. Okay, and by continuing on your NoFap journey, you are creating even more exponential momentum in the direction of the fulfillment of your desire, i.e., your glow up.